everybody. I must say it's a great pleasure for me to be here and to be playing one of these instruments that I've been playing now since 1989, I think. And Dave has not only been a great engineer, friend, trumpet master, but just a great guy. So I can't tell you how thrilled I've been looking forward to this for about 2 or 3 months now. And I couldn't get on the plane quick enough this morning when I left LA, and I got here and I began playing, and he's been working with me on the trumpets and playing the way that I do with the Count Basie Orchestra primarily really allows me to play in every major concert hall in the world. I've played in at least once, and not one time have I ever played a hall where somebody has not made a comment on the trumpet. Someone, whether it be a reporter, whether it be the maestro, the conductor of the symphony, or somebody in the audience about the way it looks, or just the sound of it. And I was in South America 2 weeks ago playing with the symphony there, and the conductor came up to me after rehearsal and said, it's the most beautiful trumpet sound he's ever heard in his life. So, you know, from students that I work with to professional trumpet players to even people in airports, when they see my case. Other musicians see my case, they say, oh, are you playing? I'm like, oh. And I can't tell you what that means to be able to do what you love to do, which is making music, traveling the world, making new friends, and playing the absolute best possible thing you possibly could play. So for me, when I'm playing, I don't really feel like I'm playing a piece of metal. It's just I'm making music. I see notes and I hear notes. And I've never, ever played another trumpet in my life, and I played them all. That makes me feel it. So, you know, when you hear people talk about Dave and his craftsmanship and what he's been able to do, we're all a part of history, whether you realize it or not. You know, 100 years from now, 200 years from now, when history is written about the development of the trumpet, Dave Monette's name is at the top of the list, period. And everybody that I've ever talked to, especially other trumpet players, know what's going on. And from Linton to Maynard to, you know, countless of other trumpet players, they all know it's like, you know, when I play, it's like every note is a smile. So some instruments you play, you get a frown every other note, or you know, and it affects your creativity. It truly does. You know, I'm sure if you play piano or something, if you play a bad piano, it messes with your mind. And that is something that I have not had to worry about since 1989. And I can't imagine having to go and play something else. I have a heart attack. I just can't imagine. So for me today, I'm literally like a kid in a candy store again, because now I get to experience a whole other level of Dave's artistry. And one of the surprises that I have for Dave, he doesn't know this, but I was trying to think, what can I possibly do to pay this man back for, you know, making my life a whole lot easier, whether I'm playing in a big band or a small band, or, you know, just teaching my students, or whatever. But what can I do to pay this man back, show him how serious I am and how grateful I am for what he's done? So the only way I can think of doing it, I'm a musician, so I compose and I can arrange. So I actually wrote a composition today that we're going to play, I think, on the last tune of this set. And by the way, I just met these guys today. So a true jazz concert in its truest sense as far as improvising and improvisation. We have some tunes we're going to play for you. And we're going to try to make it like a real jazz concert, and with different moods and different styles. And we simply just talk through the things that we're going to play, and hopefully you will enjoy them. But the last composition for this first set that we're going to play, I never even played it myself before. I just finished writing it last night. I just gave the music to these guys a half hour ago. But the thing that's significant about it, I was trying to think of the right title for it. And Dave is such a master of yoga, so I actually went online last night and I Googled yoga terms. So I read, you know, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of terms, trying to find the right title for this song, and I came up with one. And that's why we were kind of scurrying around today, trying to figure out how to pronounce it. But it's spelled J-N-A-N-A. So is that Jana or Jana? So that's what that tune is going to be called. And it simply means, when I read the definition of it, it simply means someone who's completely dedicated to their craft, but they have knowledge of what they're doing. And also it means somebody that spontaneously asserts himself, which is what jazz musicians do. You know, we self-analyze spontaneously. It captured what I do, and it captured what Dave does perfectly.